Hi, so today we've been draining our jellyfish tank. The jellyfish were over anyway, so the tank had been empty for the last few weeks. So today it's a job of draining it, which is what this hose in here has been doing, siphoning out. And Chris is up and over there. Chris, can you see us? Can you wave? I think he's too far away. And he's detaching some of the cables and whatnot from the lighting and the heating and stuff like that. So this will all be coming out and be left empty for the rest of the time that we are closed.
So that's the jellyfish tank decommissioned. We've put all the components out on the floor. They'll all basically stay on site and we'll clean them up. Some of it's being reutilised for other purposes, but most of it will just be put into storage. And then we can set it all back up again when we get jellyfish next year.
There's a lot of stuff, isn't there, just for one display, and most of the displays are this complex, to be honest. So a lot of stuff behind the scenes that members of the public wouldn't see usually. So yeah, quite interesting to see all the bits that are required just to run one tank. Right.
The Octopus tank is the next one to be decommissioned. We have literally just taken all the water and substrate out of the tank. All the pipework the Octopus used to crawl through all needs washing and putting away nice and dry. We've taken the substrate out. This tank here is going to be wrapped up and kept safe so that it's ready for its new Octopus inhabitant in approximately a year's time when we reopen. Just a quick update. I mentioned to you that the Octopus tank has been decommissioned and we've taken it all apart and we're going to put it into storage. Actually we're not. About 10 minutes after I filmed that video we decided we're going to refill it again, put it back in place, and it's now going to be our new baby shark tank, because what we're doing is moving these guys, as you can see here, out of this tank, which is where they've been happily for the last few months or so. And this tank is then going to move up to the Devron Centre and is going to be our new touch-cool holding tank up at the Devron Centre. Hi Chris.
Hi. Yeah, so we think this tank has been great for these little guys growing on in here, but we have to move them quite quickly from this tank on because they get too big. So actually the Octopus tank with a bigger surface area, bottom area, will actually be a better tank for them anyway for the meantime. So it's nice to make use of that quite fancy Octopus tank. So it's not just empty the entire time that we're shut. So yeah, I think this will be a bonus for everybody.
Do you want to shove a bucket in?
So because this is exactly the same water, we don't have to worry, one straight in, like little doggy. You don't have to worry about the temperature difference or anything like that. It's all the same water, so these guys can just literally pour straight from one to the other.
There's one stuck on the bottom.
Yeah, mate, there we go. Come on in. You'd think they'd try and go with the water, wouldn't you? Let's give this tail a tickle. There it goes.